Hey, welcome back to Monday. It's the Trigger, Rich Bontrager from Rock the Stage Media. Monday, after a great weekend, got out and explored the greater universe, the greater world, had a good time. Hope you did too. Back again to help you better shine on camera and shine on stage. That's what we do here at Rock the Stage Media. We coach public speakers, authors, influencers to better show up on camera and on stage. All the world is blurred together and we're still learning how to do this. So I'm going to go back to the most important tip, trick, thing that I give everybody, whoever I coach, whoever I work with. This is the number one thing that you've got to learn to really show up and stand out from the crowd. And it is stand up. That's it. That's the number one clue tip I can give you to separate you from everyone else out streaming, producing content, doing memes, doing blogs, doing vlogs, doing podcasts. If you're especially giving a keynote talk, if you're an instructor, if you are the center attraction on an event, go back to being on stage, even here virtually. But it doesn't matter what stage you're on. Make sure you stand up when you are the center presenter, when you are the keynote expert, when you want all eyes on you, stand up. Now, why is this so important, Rich? Why is it so important to stand up? We're all working from our home office. We're all in our own studio of whatever it is. It could be your bedroom, it could be a real studio, but most of us have gone to sitting down. Now, I understand it's comfortable, it's easy, we're working all day long. Oh my goodness, I've got to go stand up and maybe I have to put a jacket on or something. Come on, Rich. The thing is, if you look around the cubes, if you look around the stages you're on, most people are sitting down. And it's become very easy to just fall in that passive, you're reactive, you're not as engaged as you were when you stood up. When you stand up, you own the stage. All eyes are turned to you. Whether you want it or not, you have more eyes on you because you are different than everybody else. If you want to stand out from the crowd, number one is, even during virtual events, stand up. If it's a keynote virtual events where you are speaking, stand up. You are going to show bigger and better than anybody else out there. But here's the other reasons why you need to stand up and present when you're on camera. As you can see, my body is fully engaged, completely, fully engaged. That's what you want to have when you are on the stage. You want it to be, hi, I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm paying attention to you. But body language is 80% of what we learn is nonverbal communication. And that includes your physicality. When you present, when you teach, if you're a school teacher and you're still doing the hybrid, you're doing some of these webinar classes, stand up, teacher. Please stand up. Don't sit at your desk. Your students will just roll back. They're not going to be as engaging. You have to lead the charge to show yourself. If you're a CEO and you're running your business of the day, you're going to have a open forum. You're going to do some updates on what's happening with the business. Stand up. Take front and center of your position as that leader, as that spokesman, and bring the physicality. When you're sitting, you are now as excited. Your body just sits there. Your shoulders sag, your arms are down by your side. But when you stand up, you have to. It's almost instinctive that you begin to use the physicality of your body. Also, when you stand up, you have better eye contact most of the time with the laptop. I'm still seeing a lot of people when they're sitting down, the laptop is more at an angle because you want to be able to type and do things. So the angle is down. The proportion of the camera angle to your face just doesn't look right. It looks like you're looking down at everybody because you are looking down at everybody. But the trick is you want to look eyeball to eyeball. You want to be face to face with your audience. So the idea of standing up naturally lends to it. I have that lens of the camera right in front of me, eyeball to eyeball. I actually practice. I make sure it's in the right place every time I go on because then I have the ability to talk to you. Now, another reason that you want to work with standing up is, as you can see, I've been moving. I now have a little bit of more play, a little bit. Now I can come in closer and it doesn't freak you out. I can also go back further. And when I'm on camera like this, if I take the media prompt off, watch what happens. I've got a whole stage. I've really got upper torso all the way in. I am now really owning the stage in a way that gives a great presentation. I've got arm room movement. I can do different things here. I can bring a prop on. When you are presenting, when you are standing and presenting, it's way more engaging. And again, if you want to be memorable, if you want to be the one in the room that stood out from everybody else, stand up. You will get more likes, more shares, more responses. People will IM you and respond to how engaging you were by simply standing up. I've shared the story many, many times, but I'm going to say it again. I have worked with so many amazing speakers, influencers, and they were sitting and they were sitting. They asked me to help them get re-engaged. They were bored. They were turned off. They didn't understand the power of the camera lens and the power of working the virtual stage properly. I told them to stand up. Every single time, 100% of the time, the people that I've coached have said, what changed? And they've looked around the room. They've looked around their office. Nothing in their room changed. The only thing that changed was that. And what changed inside of them was not just standing. Their mind took them back to, I'm on stage. Their physical body took over without even knowing it. They began to do things they did live in person stage. If you have favorite people that you follow, favorite influencers, author, writers, speakers, and they're streaming a lot of content, check out how many of them are standing and presenting. How many of them are pulling you in deeper to their coaching and content because they do stand and therefore they do stand out. Let me ask you, are you standing or are you sitting? Are you fully engaged when you work the camera and work the room through virtual? Studies are showing travel is going up. The recession is kicking in higher and higher. It's not going to be the same as the pandemic, but a lot of people are still leveraging and using and will continue to use the virtual stage to their full advantage. Public speakers, authors, influencers, CEOs, companies are going to continue to use this. It's a game changer. It is not going away. However, we can make it more engaging. We can make it more exciting. You can learn to do this in a way that's fun and engaging. And that's what Rock the Stage is all about. If you want to learn more how to take full advantage of your physicality, the way you stand up and own the room different than anybody else, we'd love to help you with Rock the Stage. Contact me, rich@richbontrager.net. Again, that's rich@richbontrager.net. Reach out anytime. My promise to you is it's always direct mail to me. It's not going into an assistant and not going to someone on the staff. I take 100% of my emails because I want to know you, help you, and get you rocking the right direction. As always, check out our website, help you out with more book launches, video content, special events designed just for you, and of course, media coaching, interview skills, and much, much more. Learn how we can help you rock the stage at rockthestagemedia.com. That's going to do it for today. I'm the Trigger, Rich Bontrager. Again, reminding you, take your stage. Own this position in a way that sets you apart from anybody else. Your goal is to stand out. Your goal is to shine brighter. Stand up and let me know how it goes for you. Did it make a difference in how you present and how you engaged in what you're trying to achieve? Let me know. Is standing up a game changer for you?